Spread love, be love. Good morning, y'all. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Um, Welcome to my second video. And in today's video, what I'm saying, we're going to get started. You probably wondering, like, man, you got on the same shirt as the last video. Well, I love this shirt. This shirt was a gift, and it's a new day. And you probably wondering about the do-rag, man. I just woke up. So I was like, man, let me knock out this video. But today I want to talk about building and destroying. And I specifically thought about this when I was listening to a Electronica song called Exhibit C. It's pretty nice, man. If you know about Jay Electronica, you know he taking forever and trying to drop an album, but he dropped some real gems in the song. So one lyric said that you either build or you destroy where you come from. So I really wanted to push the envelope on that a little bit further, because I feel as though we as human beings, we're creatures, and we're creatures that create, So with that being said, I feel as though building and destroying, they're like one and the same, but it's up to you on how you want to, bring that into reality and manifest it through your actions. So pretty much, wanting to get into it. So when you're building, you're creating something. So whether you want it to be a good thing or a bad thing, that's up to you based upon your actions and dependent upon your perception of reality or the situation based upon that you see. So with that being said, I think that's important to acknowledge that you could either build good things or bad things, whether it's saying, building somebody up, giving them reaffirmations and whatnot, or reaffirming that they're worthy of doing something or capable of doing something. Or you could build some type of negative thought within them, like planting a negative seed. So either way you plant the seed in them, whether it's good or bad, is strictly upon you. And then same thing with like being a destroyer. I think being a destroyer can have it has a negative ring to it, obviously, but it's really how you shift your mind, because like you could be a destroyer, like really like bad things, like pretty much, taking over people's stuff, pretty much being like a savage, or you could destroy like systems, systemic systems that oppress people. And that threatens people's humanity and stuff like that. So when you kind of think of it, it's like, okay, I could be a destroyer of something bad that's been like harming people or harming me, like whether it's like destroying a previous mindset that you had that was negatively impacting the way you was carrying out your life, because it probably wasn't like necessarily impacting other people, but it had more of an impact on you. Or you could build a negative mindset about yourself, based on the perceptions of what you think, or making assumptions that people, that they may view you as such in a certain way when they probably don't even think of you as such. So things like that, things that I do to try to like stay away from that negativity. It's like if something has bothered me, like, been haunting me for a while, whether it's like past experiences as a child in high school, middle school, whatever, in college, I ask myself a question: is this person even thinking about it the way I'm thinking about it? Because 9 times out of 10, at least from my experience, the person not even thinking about it, or probably is deep in the past for them. So why I don't think it's worthwhile to even, let that energy linger and bring you down. So just like some food for thought, just to help, bring you some clarity or some closure. To something that happened in the past and stuff, because that could weigh you down for your future. But essentially, I really wanted to emphasize the impact. You could be a builder and a destroyer. So, really ask yourself that question, like, which one am I going to be today? Like when you wake up and go out, out and about and do your thing, are you going to be a builder, or are you going to be a destroyer, or are you going to be both? Depending, like, just based off what I was talking about, because you can be both, for the good and the bad. So I think we underestimate our influence as humans, man. You could go out someday and, like, really have a beautiful impact on somebody, or you could really bring them down So just being mindful of that. But I just want to keep this video under 5 minutes. Just share the knowledge. But thank you. Spread love, be love, man. Y'all keep being great. And looking forward to tuning in the next time, man. Y'all take it easy. Thank you.